Hey guys, it's Logan here with Hydra572, bringing you a first impressions of the Hogue EX01. Now I've had this blade for a few days. I didn't film the typical unboxing first impression video that I would normally do. I was backed up a couple of days on video, I had filmed some stuff that I hadn't edited and uploaded yet. I just didn't get to it. And I'm really glad that I didn't, because out of the box I wasn't sure how I was going to feel about this blade. The handle seemed a little bit small, the grip was a little bit cramped. I wasn't sure how I felt about that little hook that you can see while the knife is deployed. I just wasn't sure that I was digging it. Now that I've had it for a few days, I'm really happy with this blade. I adjusted the way that I was gripping it, and I let my hand trail off it a little bit more, and I've come to really like the ergonomics. Because I like the deployment so much, I don't really mind that little hook showing. Now, I bought this blade used off of Instagram. It was in pretty good condition when I got it. I got it for cheap because when the guy was flipping around the pocket clip, one of the heads of the screws fell off. That is a small quality control concern, but it's not all that big of a deal because the clip is still on there securely, and the quality otherwise is so nice, I'll just assume that it was a fluke, and I wasn't there to be the one that was flipping the clip around, so I can't really know how he treated it while he was doing it. Seemed like a cool guy, I'm not accusing him of anything. It just wasn't me, so I can't complain about it too much. Similarly, the stock edge that it came with, I have a feeling, the guy said that he stropped it, I have a feeling that he rolled it over just a little bit. It's an easy thing to do when you're stropping. You just make the angle a little bit too steep, take away that really primary cutting edge, the really sharp steel, and you get an edge kind of like what this came in with. I have a feeling that it wasn't the stock edge because I've had people talk them up before, and it wasn't anything special. I've since sharpened it, and it now is pretty sharp. Like I said, the deployment is quite a bit of fun. I'm not sure if that's coming across on the audio recording, but I really love deploying this thing, and I'm not sure I can do it from behind the camera, but even more, I like that it's a really good one-hand flicking knife. I mean that you can flick that thumb stud open, then just press the button, whip it back into the handle, you get to keep going. It's pretty fun just like that, as I hit the log. But anyways, first impressions of the Hogue EX01. Really, first off, initial impressions weren't all that good. Like I said, there were a couple of issues. I had to kind of relearn how to grip it, and that minor appearance concern with that little bit of air showing. Other than that, I am really enjoying this blade. It's making me want the larger one. This is the smaller EX01. I'm not sure why they offer the EX01 in two different sizes without any alteration to the name, but they do. Hogue, a well-known firearms company, they make grips. I'm sure they make some other stuff as well. They're famous for their grips. And their foray into knives seems to be going really, really well. Very attractive blade, in my mind. Classically styled, but with a little bit of modern fluting in the handle, stuff like that. I think it is really attractive. This is obviously the aluminum handle as opposed to the G10 one. When I buy the larger one, I might go for the G10 just to compare and contrast them. But like I said, I'm really enjoying this blade. You guys might have to wait a little while for a review so that I can get the larger one, check them both out. But if you guys are trying to determine whether to buy one right now or not, yeah, I'd say go ahead and do it. Jimping is tackier on the handle than it is on the thumb ramp or just the blade spine portion of the jimping. It is some pretty rounded off soft jimping. But deployment is good, ergonomics are good, quality overall seems to be pretty dang good. For a $140 blade, I'd say you're getting your money's worth. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for more of the same.